We have a concierge team. Once you do a contract on a property, you hand over that paperwork and it's done. So all we're doing is a phone call to vendor and buyer.
Hi, I'm Danielle Brown. I'm from Coronis Real Estate. I work the Brisbane inner western suburbs with my brother.
Yep, and I'm Ken Waring, obviously Danielle's brother. We work together, as Danielle has just mentioned.
You need to talk to Coronis. It's the only company that I felt that we spoke to during our whole experience of looking to swap that was able to provide exactly what we were looking for now, but also to grow into the future. And that was the thing I couldn't see at a small franchise. I couldn't see the growth in still being somebody's offsider as a principal. I feel at Coronis we're our own little principal team within the company.
Yeah, definitely chat to them. As two people that have owned our own companies for private real estate, could highly recommend coming and having a chat and ask the questions. Don't be afraid to ask the questions because you'll get the answers.
Ken and I were looking for more growth. We felt the company we were with, we had grown as much as we could with that company, and we were limited, I guess, with regards to, what we felt we could grow as a team and grow our business as such. Coronis as a company, and that was probably one of the main reasons we came to Coronis. It's a company, not a franchise. We felt it had all the back-end support that I have felt coming from large organisations. So knowing that it had a conveyancing team, building pests, obviously the property managers, but finance team, everything with regards to that.
Marketing team. That was a key.
On top of that, the marketing team. Yeah. So that was a big decision play for us. Since we've started here, I guess we came into Coronis on a similar type of package, I guess, that we were on at our old company, but the flexibility we've had to change and manipulate that to suit the way our business was growing was really important to us. And it's not a one-size-fits-all. We've been able to tailor that to suit exactly how Ken and I work. Ken and I work a little bit differently to a lot of agents, so it really suited us to be able to have the support from Coronis to actually change that remuneration package to suit how we wanted it. Yeah, really good. I think that's up to the individual. I'm very big on taking my leave when I need to take my leave. Mm-hmm. Ken and I, because we work as a team, it's nice and easy to do that. I've got kids. I've taken the last couple of Saturdays to watch my son's football game because his season's nearly up. So things like that for me and having a family is really important.
Just shoulders, Karen, Danielle. No, but it is true. And even if you aren't in a team, Coronis has that culture where if you need time off, someone will cover your open homes for you, for instance, to help you get through a weekend if you have a personal appointment that you have to attend to. So yeah, I think that's
culture like that. If anybody needs a hand, it's put a hand up in the air, and you see it on the Teams app that we use that there's 5 people putting up their hands to help. So it's got that good. Yeah.
It happened this morning with the building invest for another guy. Yeah. Sometimes you can be in a situation where you feel like you're working against the people in your office. That's definitely not the case here. And I'm talking about previous experiences as opposed to current experiences, where it's a very inclusive culture at Coronis. It's a great place to be.
We've had better training, better support, we're more motivated, so that in itself has doubled, I think, our sales, and we're on track to double it again this year. Yeah,
definitely. Like last year, doubled what we'd previously done as a record at our previous company of any agent. Mm-hmm. And now we're on track to double that sales target this financial year already from our previous best.
There's processes and systems in place that Coronis has done, tried and tested over however many years the company's been alive for, and those best practices are there, and I guess you can pick them up at any time and use them. They're tried and tested.
While you don't, obviously you follow a process of a sale all the way through to the end. One thing we didn't mention before is one other thing we have is what's called a concierge team. So we actually have Liz, who's amazing. Once you do a contract on a property, you hand over that paperwork with the checklist and it's done. Literally, instead of then having to do paperwork, all we're doing is a phone call to vendor and buyer. How's everything going? Is this okay? Rather than being stuck with another hour's worth of paperwork, that's 6
That's
to
just
10.
it.
That's 6 to 10 phone calls.
Yeah, you're not getting stuck with all the stuff that doesn't make you money. We're spending our time on the things that actually do generate business for ourselves,
and that's how you're able to.
And that's how you're able to double. Yeah,
because are you working twice as many hours as you used to?
No. In fact, I think I'm probably working slightly less in the length of my day because I'm more organised.
She definitely is.
There's people. There's people around us that help support those administration tasks that we're that we were handling ourselves before. So, and that takes you away from doing the things that make you money.
If you refer that rental lead, it comes back to you. But we do get rental leads that come out of the pool when investors are deciding to sell. Because we've
had leads from finance guys as well.
Yep, finance leads that are selling. Yep, we sold 2 properties like that in the last couple of months.
100%. The technology, we didn't have that at our last company. We were working with tickler cards, the little grey tickler cards. So coming to Coronis, and that's why we had our own database, because we established that electronically ourselves. So coming here, systems and everything that we've got open or available to us,
and it's improved since we've been here.
Yeah, it's constantly improving.
And there's even more leads coming out of that now, where you'll find sellers that you possibly might have found at an open home just through that data.
We have no intention of changing. We think the company has got exactly what we need to
it's flexible.
Give us the success we want.
The company's very agile on its feet. It's very adaptive to change. Everything that we were promised on through our time here, and it's changed from just being agents to being leaders to doing other things in the company, has been delivered on. And then the agile of change when we've wanted to change has happened immediately.